John Wilson, Academic Director of the Master's Program in Fintech at the University of Connecticut. Yeah, so we built this Fintech program. We just completed our third year. We offer it at two campuses. It's a graduate program, one in Stamford, Connecticut, one in Hartford, Connecticut. And then 2 years ago, we launched an online asynchronous program, so anybody anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world for that matter could take the program. And when we started talking about Fintech and Insurtech, many of our students don't know what that is. They know what all the big carriers are, and they know obviously Amazon and Google. And so part of the strategy was to put ourselves in an environment where we could meet all these great companies that are doing all this cool stuff, and then partner with the conferences like Insurtech Insights to bring our students here so they would get exposed to it and perhaps rethink their career path. So for most of our students, they come from very technical and quantitative backgrounds. And so when they get this master's degree, their thought process is, go to work for a Google or an Amazon or a Meta or something like that. Much like most of us in this room, insurance was never the number one option. And what we want them to understand is the skill sets that they're learning, things like AI and ML and quantum computing and all that, those are being implemented by these companies every single day. And it's just in a different industry. And when they come here, it's a universal, big eyes moment for them. They come back. You'll see a lot of social media posts from our students. We have about 12 of them here today. And they really start to understand the breadth of opportunity that's out there if they expand beyond just technical firms and large companies. So it's been very, very successful. Insurtech Insights has been great partners with ours. We've also attended Hong Kong, and we've also attended London. So we're in to support the conference as much as the conference has supported us and our students. Being in New York City, you're kind of at the epicenter of a lot of financial institutions and insurance companies. So it's really great for that purpose. Obviously, London is much the same way. Because we're typically the only institution of higher learning here, certainly at scale, it just invites a conversation. It's an easy conversation of why UConn and what are you doing here? And then usually the reaction from corporates is, well, that makes an awful lot of sense. And so they want to learn more. And, we, as of this morning, 3 hours in, I've got about 12 follow-up conversations to have. The engagement that companies are seeking is anything from data challenges to hackathons to hiring our interns to speaking to our students through a speaker series or through other events that we run more on a local level. So it's a win-win. Organizations get access to talent. They get an opportunity to, at a grassroots level, kind of drive a talent pipeline. And obviously, we're achieving what we're trying to do for our students. AI has been around for a long time. Obviously, the large language models and this notion of agentic AI is what's kind of new and shaking the industry a little bit. But what I think they really take away is just the diversity of application of AI, machine learning. Eventually you're going to see it with quantum computing, cyber. And I think the other thing that they take away is the idea that when you think of like fintech and insurtech and cyber and climate tech, how much crossover there really is. A lot of people are looking to solve the same problems, but they're coming at it from different vectors. And I think that really stands out when you're at a conference like this.